Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the master of shortness, the king of chords. Here is Scar!
Thank you. Thanks. Please stop applauding in front of the screen. I know you're not.
Well, so Scar, you are well famous for your short TV reviews and your short dick.
Oh man, you're such a wonderful joker.
Anyway, what do you bring us today to this short video review?
Well, thank you for asking. This is the G&G TGM A4 RTB.
Well, that's an awful name for something that looks like an MP5 A5.
Indeed, but because of Umarik's licensing policy, well, G&G tries to work around this issue by giving it another name.
I see. Now, give us some details on the gun.
Huma, I will gladly do so. This gun costs about $310 US.
Now, that's not really a bargain.
Sure ain't, Huma. But let me explain why before you call the security to escort me out of your studio. The body of this electric gun is made from steel, which makes it feel even more heavy and solid than the 2.7 kilograms it weighs. The plastic parts are also very nicely done. They feel good and are massive.
Scar, you've always been a critic and don't keep us on our toes. Where's the skeleton in the closet?
My dear Huma, there really is a skeleton in the closet, or should I say, in the stock. If the stock is fully closed, the rods of the stock are bent to the outside. But fully extended, the stock actually has two positions between closed and open. It is just wobbly slightly, but it's forgivable, Huma.
But Scar, I cannot see any markings on there.
Well, that's true. As I mentioned earlier, Umarex holds the copyright and therefore you won't find any Hacker and Koch markings on this electric gun.
But Scar, there are lots of MP5s out there. And this isn't the only one with a steel body. What's so special about this model?
This.
A handguard.
A battery.
I can see a battery.
The battery is the handguard.
Scar, please explain this immediately.
Of course, Huma. The handguard has a built-in 11.1 volt battery with 1100 milliampere.
That sounds great, but what if the battery runs dry in a long skirmish?
No problem, Huma. There is a second handguard battery included.
Yeah, that's amazing, but how do I charge it? I cannot see any wires.
Homer, there is a loading station included.
That's really amazing, but what if I want to install a flashlight handguard?
You will do it.
But if I want to?
You don't want to. Next question, please.
Well, okay, Scar, please tell us, what are the other upgrade options?
Of course, you can always install a fixed stock or a scope with a correct scope mount. You can also remove the metal flash hider here to reveal the typical 3-plug barrel of the MP5.
But I have a 14mm negative suppressor. How do I mount it?
Huma, simply screw off the cap in here, up here of course, and you will reveal a 40mm negative thread to install all the suppressors you like.
Scar, I think I like this airsoft gun so far. It looks good, I guess it feels good, but does it shoot good?
Huma, before we can shoot, we still need to load it.
Of course! How did I forget that?
The gun comes with a high-cap magazine that sits very tight.
Too tight?
Well, tight of course, but more tight means less shaking. But if you want more shaking, you can of course always install MP5 magazines from guns like the Marui MP5.
Okay, so what about the hop-up?
The hop-up is located in the usual position. You simply hook in the cocking lever and you can adjust it by using this lever.
Scar, I guess now it's shooting time, isn't it?
Of course it is. Give it a try.
Oh, thank you. Wow, that's loud and fast.
Indeed. It has a pneumatic blowback, which doesn't kick much but adds some noise. The high rate of fire is a result of a good motor and an 11-volt LiPo handguard battery.
Scar, we're nearly out of time. May I ask you for a conclusion?
It will be my pleasure. The A4 may is a high price, but consider that it has a steel body and comes with 2 batteries plus the fitting charger. The build quality is superb, except for the slight bending problem with the closed stock.
And the fact that you can't use a flashlight handguard.
You don't have to.
But it may be versatile.
It isn't.
CQB. But...
No.
So, our time is over now. Let's give our guest a nice farewell applause.
Here you are.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be back for more video review shortly.
Take your time, we won't miss you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and now for our next guest, a former AATV co-moderator who is going to tell the complete truth about the shows of the evil boss who humiliates and manhandles his employees at every possible occasion.